Hey everyone, this is Angie Thomas, and I would love to share with you about my pro-life story. So when I reflected back on what it was in my life that really caused me to learn more about this topic and to become passionate about it, I thought about three things that really stood out for me. One of them happened back in high school. That was a while back for me, and so to still remember it like it was yesterday, it shows you how profound it was. I remember having a conversation, a discussion in class about cancer and why there was no cure for cancer. And one student raised their hand and said, "What if God sent the cure with a baby that was aborted? So that's why we didn't have the cure." And that question was just so profound for me. It stuck with me, and I think really ultimately what that did was it made me think about the uniqueness of every life and the unique gifts that we all bring to this world. So fast forward a few years, and in college I had the wonderful experience of walking with my older sister as she was pregnant for her firstborn, which that was almost 20 years ago, close to the day that she was born. And so watching my sister go through this beautiful pregnancy of this child that we all wanted so badly, and we just cherished every moment while she was in the womb, and just seeing her belly move and then being able to be there when she was born, it was just such a profound experience. And so just at a very formative time in my life, I was able to experience that. And I would say probably the most profound thing that really propelled me into this work was what happened when I was in law school. My mother was a school teacher, and my mother called me while I was studying, cramming for that final in law school. And she said, "Angie, I have a student that just left my classroom, and she was crying so much because her mother is taking her this afternoon and forcing her to have an abortion." And I just remember sitting there saying, "No, that's not right. That's not legal. She can't do that." And, my mother was in a difficult place because she was her teacher, so we just weren't sure what to do. Well, I look a lot like my mother, and so I decided that I would hurry up and take my law school final and go to the abortion clinic and try to see if I could somehow talk to this young woman. Well, as many of you know, going to an actual abortion clinic is a life-changing experience where you actually see the reality of what it looks like for women to walk in there and what they look like walking out. And so I went, and it was just so profound. And this young woman, she looked at me and she did a double take, and she recognized me through my mom. And I was able to minister to her. I was able to share with her that was not legal for her mother to do that. And so it just made me realize how important it is for all of us to advocate for the truth and to help women in unplanned pregnancies. And so that really brought me to, of course I had a passion about policy and law, which is why I went to law school, but to be able to help one woman at a time, that was just such a gift in my work in working with Women's New Life Clinic. And so I did that for about almost 20 years, and now I'm starting this new chapter at Louisiana Right to Life. I am so excited to be a part of this beautiful team and to be sharing this story with all of you. And so thank you for all you do for life, and I look forward to hearing your stories.